Hello again, everybody. Today we're stepping up the difficulty level a notch because today it's going to be a three mover. White to move and win in three moves, not the two moves which I usually post. So it's a little bit harder, but in the other hand, there's not that many pieces. Okay, the black pawn is going down, which means it's being blocked by the black king. And of course, I'm not going to tell you more now. So pause the video, see if you can find out how white wins this in three moves through a checkmate. Go ahead. All right, welcome back. Okay, so the first thought is we want this knight to end up here with a checkmate. And if we move the knight here to threaten this, the problem is black cannot do anything. The knight is pinned, this pawn is blocked, and the black king cannot go anywhere, which means this is a stalemate. So, at the original position, if we don't do anything, if it would have been black's turn, it would be a stalemate. So, in that same area, we cannot move the rook anywhere through the first rank because it's a stalemate. We cannot move the king up here, it's a stalemate. So we got to find something else to do. All right, so let's first look at what happens if we just move away the rook from this first rank, something like this. Black will have to move his knight, and he will, of course, go to h3 with a check. So we did our first move with the rook up here. Our second move would be to move our king, perhaps to g3 to attack this knight, and then he moves back. Now it's our third move, and there's no checkmate at all here. So this is the wrong plan, obviously. All right, so let's go back to the beginning then. We can move the king to one place without jeopardizing the stalemate. If we go down to f1, now this knight is not pinned anymore, so it can move. He will move to f3. If he moves anywhere else, we will be checkmating in two moves. But here, the thing is, now that we want to move our knight here and end up with a checkmate here, then black can do a check. And our third move, third move will be up here. And this is not a checkmate because black can put his knight in between, which means it's checkmate in four moves. But we want to do it in three. So moving the king is out of the question also. Moving the rook somewhere out here is out of the question. We cannot go all the way up here or basically anywhere except the correct key move, which is rook to e2. That's the only place we can go to with the rook to checkmate in three moves. Look at this. It's hanging. We are sacrificing the rook. Black can take it, but if we do, our second move would be knight to f5. And look at this. The knight will come to g3. Next move, doesn't matter what black can do. He still cannot move any of these two pieces, so he has to move the knight anywhere, and it doesn't matter where he goes. We will end up with checkmating here in three moves. That's beautiful. Okay, there's many different moves. It doesn't have to take here, of course. Let's see what happens if we do this. The checkmate, the check we looked at. Now again, we are attacking the king here for our second move. And the thing is, if he goes back now this rook will be able to take on h2 with a checkmate. If he moves the king instead, well, then we have a checkmate here. And if the knight moves to f4 or g5, still we have a checkmate on e1. So let's look at the third option for black. He cannot put it here with a check. What happens if he goes to f3? Well, now he's not threatening a check anywhere. So we will basically just move our knight to f5, and we will finish off the next move with a checkmate here, no matter what. Black cannot stop it with his knight, and he cannot move any other piece. So, actually, there is a checkmate also if we just take it with our king. That's also mate in 3 moves. That king is forced here, and that will be a checkmate also. So there's duplicate two different solutions on this variation where black plays knight to f3. All right, so from the beginning, just sacrifice your rook, and you will get black checkmated in 3 moves, and it's very, very beautiful. Samuel Loyd does it again. This icon, really great guy. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.